Hello, this is Michael Perozzo. This is my beer story. This is near a freeway, and I hope that you can hear me okay. And this is Firestone Walker Brewing Company. Firestone Walker Brewing Company is one of my favorite breweries. Despite the fact that ownership's changed and there's that kind of thing, I think you'll find that typically I'm not a fan of, the AB InBev takeovers and the Miller Coors takeovers. But Firestone Walker's different, and that's a different conversation for a different day. We can get into that on another vlog, and my thoughts on what makes a sellout really a sellout, and something that harms the industry versus something that can sell out and actually be a benefit. I've been a big fan of Firestone Walker for a long time. The first time that I was here, my wife and I were on an anniversary trip, our first beercation, and that was in 2013. It was our 10-year wedding anniversary. We're celebrating our 14th this week, and I'm really excited to visit this place again. Firestone Walker, you're probably familiar with. Their distribution reaches out a long ways, but I think what gets lost on some folks is maybe really the nuance that makes them so special. These guys are the experts. I would venture to say, and this might be even controversial for some, that if anybody knows how to barrel age a beer, it's Firestone Walker. They know barrels, they know bourbon barrels, they know wine barrels. They know it on another level from anyone else. So the name Firestone might be familiar even if you're not into beer. They've been in wine, they've been in tires, yes, Firestone, same family. And now they're doing beer at a ridiculously great level. Beers like their double barrel ale. You see that on tap in a lot of places, and it's one of those that you can almost overlook because you see it around and you think, hey, it's available, it's everywhere. But when you really when you get into that double barrel ale and you read the story behind it of how that beer actually is transferred through 2 barrels as part of the process, and that's just a flagship beer, that's just what they do, that's amazing. One of the most amazing beers that these guys put out is one that me and a friend of mine, we look for it every year. I have a friend named Mike. My name's Michael, his name's Mike. And we keep it that way. That's what keeps the delineation between who's who. Otherwise, it gets really weird. But Mike and I want to say it started around Firestone Walker's 16th or 17th anniversary. I think it's 17th. 17th anniversary. It was about 4 years ago. We picked up that anniversary ale, and ever since, it's just kind of become a thing that we look for that anniversary ale. We make sure we get a bottle of it, sometimes more than one bottle. We age one, and we enjoy one together. But it's one of those things that I can't be near Firestone Walker without thinking about Mike. By that same token, there's another Firestone Walker beer that I share a special connection with another friend of mine, Brad. I've mentioned Brad in other vlogs so far. He's joined me on San Francisco Beer Week trips, and we enjoy a lot of bottles together, and just share stories, and for him it's all about Eldorado. Eldorado's a blonde barley wine, which they just released the 2017 version yesterday, and we just had it, and it's fantastic. But the 2016 version, which we also just got to try side by side, is insane. It's on another level. So if you can get a hold of Eldorado 2016, it's prime right now. If you can get a hold of a 2017, do it. Put it away somewhere and drink it a year from now. Holy crap, it's amazing. So, that's Firestone Walker in a nutshell to me. The anniversary ale, I want to talk a little bit more about that before I round up this vlog. The anniversary ale, they do something really special. If you never read about it, Google it, go to their website, learn about what the anniversary ale is. In short, and from my understanding, what I remember reading about is that the anniversary ale actually they invite a group of folks together from the wine industry, from the beer industry. They get together and they work on these blends together, where they take the last year of barrel-aged releases and special releases, things like Bravo, Eldorado, Parabola, Sticky Monkey, Abacus. Abacus is called Sukaba now. Different story for another day. Abacus spelled backwards is Sukaba. There's reason for that. But they get all of these beers together and they blend them together in this event, and they take notes on how they blended it and everything until they come to just the right blend. So the anniversary ale each year is not actually like a new beer that they brewed for their anniversary. It's a blend of the entire year to celebrate their anniversary. And we just had Anniversary Ale 20. It was fantastic. It's amazing. If you ever get the chance to come here to Firestone Walker, do it. This is in Paso Robles, California. The freeway that you hear is literally just feet away from me. I mean, literally, there's the freeway. And yeah, that's Highway 101. And it's just, it's fantastic. So yeah, Firestone Walker, I love it. I'll give you one more little nugget on Firestone Walker. They have a beer called 805. It's a honey blonde ale, and it's fantastic. You can normally only get that beer in the Central California area, maybe as far north as Santa Rosa, maybe it sneaks into LA a little bit, but where I'm at in Portland, you can't really get it unless you find their mix pack. They have a mix pack box that has the 31 Pale. It's got DBA in there. It might have Pivo Pills or another one, but it's got the 805 in it. And I have literally gone to places like Bevmo or Total Wine and bought that box of beer because there are 4 805 ales in there. I'll give the rest of the beer away. I love it, but I'll share that with friends. The 805s are for me. That's just fantastic. So, the beer question. Here's your question for today. I want to hear from you, and I want to know what your favorite barrel-aged beer is. Is it from these guys? Would not be surprised to see some comments that your favorite barrel-aged beer is a Firestone Walker Parabola or Sukaba or Sticky Monkey or the Anniversary Ale. They're all fantastic. Eldorado. And then, of course, I haven't even mentioned their Barrel Works facility and all of that goodness. We'll do that another time. What is your favorite barrel-aged beer? Doesn't even have to be bourbon barrel-aged, just barrel-aged, period. Favorite barrel-aged beer. Think about it, put it in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, because we're going to do this again tomorrow. Not the same thing, but a different thing about a different brewery, different beer, different friends, and a different beer story. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.